1 News.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. 8:14 right now. Congenital heart defects or congenital heart disease, the most common birth defect. 1 in 100 children are born with it. It's the #1 cause of birth defect-related deaths, and there's no cure necessarily for it. So that's where Pediatric Congenital Heart Association comes in, advocating for improved quality and outcomes through CHD education, research, and awareness. And this weekend, they're throwing a big gala. Well, not this weekend, next weekend.
Next weekend.
Pardon me. Next week. I should know. I'm hosting it. If I show up this weekend, we got problems. So joining us this morning is David. He's the executive director of PCHA. And Annie is with Children's Hospital Colorado. Thank you both for being here.
Thank you for having us.
So let's talk about the organization real quick. The big gala next weekend is a big fundraiser. Where does all the money go?
It goes straight back to the parents and mainly the kits that we give the hospitals to give out to the parents. But we also create a lot of education materials we can talk about here. The guided questions tool that Children's Colorado uses as well.
Yeah.
And then a lot of the transparency program that we do for a greater population. We are a national organization as well.
Just happen to be based here in Colorado.
Yeah, but happen to be here, yeah.
Well, and the cool thing is these kits, Annie, you can talk to this a little bit because, you know, this is my daughter right there. That's Emma. She's doing great, but she was born with CHD. And when they told us your daughter has a congenital heart defect, we said, what does that mean? And that's where these kits come into play because most parents are thrust into this with having no clue what exactly it entails.
Yeah, definitely. We see it every day at Children's Hospital, and I think the thing that we want to get across is that it's the most common birth defect for children to experience. It happens 1 in 100 births.
Right.
There's 40,000 kids born with it in the U.S. every year. And it's a lifelong disease. There's no certain cure. We certainly have to follow these kids throughout their lifetime, and they're living longer now, so.
Yeah, my daughter had surgery at 6 months, as we were just talking about, and it encompasses so many different things, too. It's not one heart defect. It's a gazillion different things that can happen, right?
Yeah, definitely. We say it all the time every day when we counsel parents at work that we do hundreds of types of procedures and surgeries here, and it's a big deal.
Well, God bless what you guys do. I know, you know, we weren't here in Colorado at the time, but I know that so many families rely on you guys to help get them through this, navigate through this. And David, that's what your organization is all about, raising money. It's next weekend. Can people still buy tickets if they want to come out?
People can still buy
We'd
tickets.
love to have you.
Yeah, if you go on our website, conqueringchd.org, you can find a link for the gala. And it's at the Four Seasons again this year, which is great. You hosted last year, so thank you for doing it this year.
You know, when people invite me back after the first year, I'm always surprised. No, I'm super thrilled. And again, I have such a personal connection to this. Absolutely. It's so important for me. And it's a cool, fancy event. And we'll raise money through ticket sales, raise money through an auction there as well. It should be a whole lot of fun.
Yeah, this is something that, as dads, we never chose to be in, but it's something that we can give back to and give back to those people that are still going through it right now. We have 13 state chapters right now nationwide, and we're growing that as we speak. So
awesome.
These care kits mean a lot to these families and the education that they have, because this is a scary time for them.
No question about that. Well, thank you so much. Good to see you as always. I appreciate the work you do. Conqueringchd.org is the website. If you want to buy a ticket, we'd love to have you there. Let's get over to Greg. He's watching the weather on this fine Wednesday morning. Hey, Greg.
And it's a little cool still. 56 degrees our current temperature.